All right, let's get things started.
No more heroes, it's Kira, the Kira, catch nobody but yourself, nothing less to do.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
Okay, hope all you guys are doing well. It is, what's today? Friday, the 9th of January. It's gotta be crazy being a gaming journalist in this day and age. Because I don't know if you guys have been seeing all the gaming news notifications and stuff like that. Not that I'm gonna give you like the entire rundown because there's just so much stuff coming out. But it's got to be crazy being in this day and age where there's so many new things coming out day in and day out. There's new game releases, new leaks happening daily. People just constantly data mining things. Like I do not envy being a like games journalist. It used to sound so good on paper too. It used to be one of those things where, who wouldn't want to be in the gaming industry covering this kind of thing all the time. But once you realize how little gaming journalists actually get to play games, which is why so many of them end up being bad at so many different things, it's kind of crazy, right? Like you have like different people who've worked around the industry. Like this isn't saying that like the people who make videos and cover content about gaming news or who drop videos on different gaming sales. Like no, I mean the people who are working at like IGN or Polygon or Dexerto and just so many different companies like that, GameSpot, Game Bolt, Game Informer, those kinds of people where all they end up doing is going from game to game and having to get through it in a very short span of time. Like imagine you had to play Crimson Desert, Resident Evil, you got to play GTA 6 when that comes out and get through that game before everything else that releases around it comes out. And I'm like, man, it kind of makes sense of why so many of them are so bad at video games because they barely get any time to spend playing the games that they're playing. Imagine if I told you you had to be Grand Theft Auto 6 with like within a couple of days to get an article out and then to talk about the game and how it works. You have to be one of the first people to get it out before anybody else does. And just imagine if I told you that and they didn't do early review copies. Like that's gotta suck realistically. Like it is nice because you're working on your passion and you're working on something you care about, but man, I am not envious of them. As a gamer, like this is all great though, because you're constantly getting these new releases and new games coming out, but at the same time, it's like we're getting swarmed with everything. There's so many things releasing in such a short span of time. It's like, where do you find the time, money, and resources to end up getting through them? Even last year with all the Game of the Year nominees, like imagine you tried to play, you had Expedition 33, you had to get through Dispatch, you had to get through Mega Blanc for the indie side, you had to get through Blueprints, you had to get through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you had to get through all these different games, and even the games that weren't nominated, because those games are still just as good. Well, I won't say immediately just as good because objectively it's Game of the Year, but a lot of hidden gems and a lot of sleeper hits too, all throughout the year. And I think that's one of the reasons why, I guess to bring this full circle, I kind of wanted to stop doing gaming news for anybody who wasn't here for the first time. At least in the way that I was doing it before, I'd rather put a spotlight on a lot of these games that were missed or overlooked, or that people just may not be aware of. Which is why I'm probably gonna start like doing like demos and things and different types of games of that nature. Like this is how I stumbled upon Kiborg. I ended up seeing it on YouTube and it just looked like good dumb fun. So I wanted to play it. I tried it. It ended up being fun, and I was like, you know what? I'm stream it. And that's pretty much gonna be my process of picking games to stream. I'm not really gonna worry about the view count. I'm not really gonna worry about people looking for whatever game. It's just mainly gonna be about fun. Mainly gonna be about fun. Speaking of Crimson Desert, though, that game, I believe, is supposed to be 2 times larger than Skyrim and even larger than Red Dead Redemption. I just hope that map isn't empty and that the world feels alive. What was I gonna say though? That all being said, I'm not gonna spend like an hour or 2 hours talking about how how each game release, at least not in this screen, man, because I just don't want to do that. With that all being said, I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you guys are happy you made it to the end of the week. Hope you guys are looking forward to your weekends, taking some time off, a load off, just getting some time to relax and rest your brains and minds. I kind of made a video similar to what I'm talking about today. So for anybody who even feels like checking it out, I'll drop a link here in the chat. For those on the YouTube side, I'm pretty sure you'll see it. But I'm saying my goal here, because I still want to make content. What I'm aiming for right now is just to be somewhat consistent. So I'm going to be hoping to drop at least a video a week, if possible. If not, we'll see how it goes, but I'm not sweating it too much. That's just a goal for me. That all being said, let me actually boot up Kiborg and let's start playing. Because this game is really fun. It's one of the better roguelikes I've played that have come out and just kind of hadn't had any type of promotion around it. Which is so crazy to me. You would think this game would be a little more popular. Let me actually change the game here. Oops, I misspelled it. That's not the right one. Oh no, not Kiborg Arena, please. There we go. There we go. Okay. So let me actually play this. Almost did not see my controller. What's up? I'm trying to get each set. That's kind of what I want to do. I want to start getting multiple sets before I start mix and matching them. Because the synergy between some of these is nasty. And I've been kind of playing the game off stream. Just a little bit. But the skill tree is still insane to me. I don't know too many roguelikes that have a skill tree this big. Oh, what's this? Required enhancement tower upgrade protocol. When you successfully block a parry, you receive a burning sword? Okay. I'm gonna need that. I don't know how long I've been playing this game, but I've been playing for what feels like at least 6 or 7 hours, maybe. And I'm still finding a lot of things I just haven't experienced yet. Heart Gunslinger. Guardian. Oh, let's take the Guardian arm. Why not? Shield restore 50% faster. You take 25% more damage. Ooh, no. Your maximum health is increased by 50%. You can no longer use ranged weapons. Let's try it. Let's get all in people's faces. Let's beat them up really bad. I guess I'm gonna try the Guardian build. Why not, right? And the first thing they do is give me a ranged weapon. That's funny. Oh, what's up, Morty? You didn't miss much of anything. You didn't miss much of anything. I was just telling people about how I couldn't imagine being a gaming journalist in this day and age because of just how many games and how many new products and new releases we're constantly seeing. Oh, let me shank these people up a little bit. I was telling people, imagine you having to play Grand Theft Auto 6 when all these other games are also coming out as well. Like how much that would suck. And how you pretty much like imagine somebody comes up to you and is like, yeah, I need you to beat GTA 6 in 2 days. I would start crying.
We're waiting for the next one.
Piece of shield restoration enhances all implants. I could have the Thunder God leg, so this would be a nice mix of being tanky and fast, but for the sake of simplicity, I just want to see what it's like to be a big hulking brute in this game. Like to really punch somebody in the face and feel like their teeth are cracking. I'm sorry, that sounds a little morbid and a little violent. I'm don't know where that came from. It's like I'm a pretty normal individual, I would say, but when I'm playing games like these, I don't know, I tend to min-max violence. Like I lean very heavily into a Power Fantasy-esque game. Tokens or... I could increase my max health if I go there, but I also could get some money if I go there. Let's take the max health increase. We're going to be tanky. We're trying to be tanky, right? That's what we're going for. We pretty much have a full health bar anyway. A gun, we can't use range weapons. That's ammo. This one I think gives me an opportunity to upgrade and enhance some things. I'll go over there. Well, ammo is nice, but we won't be taking that. Can I fight some people? Last couple of rooms have kind of been, you know what? I should have taken the other room if I wanted to fight somebody. I think that's literally what the other symbol was telling me. That's yeah. Kind of crazy how fast he flies across the screen too. Just ignore his swings. Wait, I don't have to dodge those anymore. I could just ignore the damage. Oh, he got parried.
Oh, this looks painful. More cameras on more.
Good lord. Grants resistance to all damage? Duration, effectiveness, and positive status effects increase for each living ally, including yourself. Nice. I think I already have all of these, right? This is just upgrading them. Use of shield restoration grants resistance to all damage. It's a hard choice. Well, this enhances all my implants, so this will literally enhance all the rest of the implants, I would assume, right? Oops. Let's go for the tokens. We need money. I don't know why this weapon hasn't broken yet. Oh, it's about to.
We are ready.
Parrying in this game still feels nice. Even though the effect isn't super pronounced or super crazy, it still feels really good to get a parry in this game. What am I gonna get for damage though? Trying to get through him so I can actually attack him.
We want more.
Well, luckily I have armor. Everybody keeps trying to hurt me. Thank goodness I have armor. I would have lost so much health already. Oh my god, the camera. Jesus, the drop kick. I couldn't get up and block in time. It's a little slower pace because I am heftier. And I don't have any of the other implants that make me faster, so I'm just punching people to death until I get melee weapons again.
Keep it up. Moving forward.
I wonder if we can get anything that'll give us more armor. Oh, the bar. Okay, okay.
На галактическом кабельном. Срочные новости. Знаменитые топливные крысы спасли писателя Стейли недалеко от системы.
I need this. Fire damage, I will take it. Actually, I could take this too, because this restores armor. But I just don't think I had the money to afford that, unfortunately. Now we have fury and fire damage. I think this is the boss, ain't it? Yep. Oh, that hurt. No, sir. Take this combo. Oh, you won't stop grabbing me. I keep forgetting I can't just sit here and block that. Can't block that.
Wow, Morgan. Seems like it's pouring now.
I just parried that? That's funny. Whew.
If you lose, we'll paint your mustache.
He said if you lose, we'll paint your mustache. Crazy work. It's literally a battle to see who's tankier. This is gonna be a long boss fight. Whew. Gotta get out the way. Couldn't block that, okay. Can't block that, I keep forgetting. He still has, oh, he still has the ability to do that even though his arms are made out of blocks. Well, he didn't have the blocks on his arms. I think parrying just did some damage to him. I just destroyed all my shields. Keep forgetting this is why I typically don't play Guardian. Okay. I don't think I've ever parried a boss that consistently though. I guess this is because we fought him so many times. Ooh, I don't think I've tried this yet. This is a saber?
Move on.
This is new. Oh my god. Let's see here. We lose 25% health, but we gain 15% more damage. Oh, let's take it. We have the the health pool to tank that, to eat that. Okay, now we're in a, I want to say the mid tower area. We're no longer fighting the bandits, but now we're fighting mutants. The way we're just flying around hitting people is so crazy. This is a full screen decapitation headed your way. All right. Honestly, doesn't matter what gun we take, we can't use any of them.
Well done, Morgan. Let's go ahead.
Let's go over here. Oh snap, what's this? Ah, let's not gamble right now. Die before he can finish his swing. Did I parry that? We just keep doing this. I'm not trying to get hit. These enemies are still very dangerous because they die in one hit. They do so much more damage. Jesus, there's so many of them. Okay. I would love some more armor.
Yep, I love the show. Let's move on.
Wait, this is not a room. This is also not a room. Guess we gotta go through this one door. Let's try going here to see if we can get some more health. At least like one square. This probably isn't the best thing to do since I'm running the Guardian class though. Okay, so it's over there. I wouldn't have made it. What I'm hoping is that one of the squares spawn where I'm standing. Taking a gamble here. Jesus, more than half of them have been all the way over there. Maybe I need to move towards the middle. Wrong button. If I dodged, I would have had it. What? Interesting. I need some more practice at that. Get some more tokens. More money never hurt. It's kind of crazy because how do you even get into a position like this? Nice. Get your hands off me. Oh well. Got it. Oh, not that thing. We have resistance to statuses, so... Oh, vulnerability, that's not good. We have to stay away from him for now. Ugh. We do have some resistance, so I shouldn't be as scared. I should say, oh, nope, never mind, never mind. We should have been scared. Oh, well. I'm trying to parry the person behind me. There it is. Have to parry multiple times. Oh, yeah, very easily these guys can start overwhelming you. Jesus. Yeah, so if I go Guardian, I can't, what's the word for it? Have it to where I'm not able to use ranged weapons. We definitely need that tower upgrade though. Need the burning swords. In this new super move, actually, because it restores health and shields and removes negative status effects, so that would have helped me great. Spinner mine. Dash smash. Okay. Let's try this again. Sovereign. Upon parrying, builds up poison on enemy. Poison enemies have a chance to go insane and attack their allies. Let's do this. Doubles the effects of super moves and spending energy. You have a 10% chance to explode and take 30 damage. I don't want that. You always have at least one burning sword. Your maximum health is reduced by 40. Don't want that either. You can shoot even without... Oh, all those are bad. I'm just not taking any. Take this lamp. So we have a full loadout, so we should be fine. We are already way better than we were in the last game, the last run. Oh my goodness. Okay. I couldn't dodge. It didn't let me dodge. Oh no, I pressed the A button, nothing happened. Yeah, like what is that? I'll take the guillotine.
The crowd is in ecstasy. Bravo!
Wait. That was weird.
So
we got some sustain.
That lot of us were corrupted by the substance. We try to hack them back. It sort of worked on some of them. Reset them to the simple delivery protocol. Seemed useless at the time. But then someone had the big booms idea. Ooh, we've had so much fun ever since.
I don't know why the voice actor read the lines like that. That was completely different from how he's spoken any of his other dialogue. Gonna let him do that. Cool. Man just caught a saw blade to the chest. Oh no, you gotta go. Receive 30% more tokens, increase the amount of data received. Do that. That's more money.
Survived. Great.
All right, so where to next? That's a gun. That's the laser floor we just did. I'd rather go grab a gun instead. Oh, I'm not even using my primary weapon. Probably do that. Yo, what's up, Blade? Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you popping in. As you can see, we're just playing some Kiborg. That's the rocket launcher. It's a heat-seeking rocket launcher, or homing. I wanted to poison him so he try to kill his friends, but oh, those are mines. I shouldn't let one of those touch me. Oh, I keep forgetting the mines and like the environmental hazards hit enemies in this game too. Jesus! Batista bombed and proceeded to rip out his heart. Upon death, enemies leave 2 magnetic bombs which attach to nearby enemies and explode after 2 seconds. Right now, I'm trying to get a full set of experimental implants just for all like the different achievements and stuff. Could you imagine if you were able to just buy a new spawn? Oh my god. But in case you don't know what this game is, it's Kiborg. You're basically going through these rooms, fighting for your freedom, trying to make it to the top of the tower and beat the boss to escape. Kind of feels like third-person Hades almost in a way, with the way you're able to pick rooms like these and get a preview of what they are, and their whole goal being to escape. I guess if we dumb both games down as much as possible. But this is almost reminiscent of the combat you were seeing in Batman Arkham games. But, you know, Batman didn't use guns. I should be parrying their attacks. Oh, wait, hold on. I need you. Oh, you can't parry those. I think those bombs hurt me too, so I don't want to... Oh, God. Why is it getting faster the more I shoot him? Okay. Well, this just isn't fair. Okay. Luckily, those bombs actually attack enemies too. He died from parrying because he got poisoned. I might like this. I might like this. I can't wait till I start mixing matching these different implants too. That's gonna feel good. That's gonna be really good.
Beautiful return to form for Morgan, who clears a room without a scratch. Buddy, I know you weren't yourself after your recent injury. Glad to have you back.
Receive a random melee weapon? Okay. What? Oh my god, what is this? Oh, this thing is so slow. It doesn't look like it does too much damage either, but we're gonna have to find out. It's a nice way to hide a loading screen. Sir, I need to parry you, please.
Stoner Woodwork says J.Deep says there are quite a few things I've made that I'm proud of. But my proudest moment has to be me making you be more worn out than the batteries in a lonely woman's rose apparatus. Drained to completion. Ounces of Max Mayo spread around like a deli sub. Delicioso.
Delicioso? Not the delicioso at the end. I was trying so hard to maintain my composure, so I got these parries off, and I got the parries. But I think I'd rather I just should have took the headset off. I just should have took the headset off. Oh god. What's up, Trey? What's up, Tony? Not like this. Not like this. Oh no. The way y'all are always able to coordinate this is so funny to me. It's so funny to me.
Благодарность топливным крысам за их помощь всем
Oh, I didn't know there was another one of these. I would have bought that instead. Is that Boom's face blade? That's funny. Hope you're all doing well. But yeah, since Jay brought it up, what's the favorite thing you guys have ever made? Was it a piece of content? Was it an outfit? Some people, it's their kids. since we're on the subject, I forgot the reload button. I couldn't block in time. I keep forgetting I'm out of ammo too. There it is.
Let's go!
So the playlist, let's go. Yeah, I'm trying to play like just nothing but anime openings. Cause I remember we were talking about like different anime songs. Well, different anime you recommend to somebody who will watch anime for the first time. And I wanted to listen to anime today. Like going forward, you guys are probably gonna hear me switch genres a lot and not just stick to my normal regular playlist that I normally would keep up. Just like the music I actively listen to on a day-to-day basis from time to time. So like anything from new metal to jazz to this. Rising of the Shield Hero. Rising of the Shield Hero is a fun one, man. I remember I watched that with my future wife. Her and I were cracking up. Diversity of music catalog, yeah. Probably everything except country though. I don't envision myself listening to too much country. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get these parries and I'm just getting greedy because I should just be punching these people in the face. You thought I wasn't looking? No. Yeah, I'm getting greedy. Let me just take these guys out just to make my life so much easier. Is he just standing there? I think he's glitched. Well, his loss is our gain. He just gave up mentally. He lost the struggle. I can imagine what it's like to be in this universe, go into the store and be like, can I get a new spine?
What awaits our hero next? We will find out after the short advertisement.
Wait, Rising of the Shield Hero was a good one. I wanted to say Sakamoto Days the other day. And for people who are into boxing, if you know Hajime no Ippo, that's a really good one for boxing, especially since it was made by a trainer. I don't remember if he used to box, but he actually was a trainer. I don't know if he still is, but that's the author of that manga. Really great boxing anime, really delves into the sweet science and all the different boxing types, strategies, different types of fighters we see, and not just the good things either. Like there are people who do go into that ring and have their careers ruined. People who have one bad fight, or maybe the ref doesn't get involved in time and then end up never being able to box again. Like it goes deep. It's really good. I'd honestly recommend that one. Or if you're someone who wants a little bit more of the new gen boxing, Megalobox is a good one too. That also has a follow-up as well. I'd recommend that to somebody as well. If basketball is your thing, more so like, what is it? Slam Dunk or Kuroko no Basket. Slam Dunk if you want an OG. Kuroko no Basket if you want something new gen. That's really good. Really enjoyed that. I was thinking, what if you like soccer, obviously Blue Lock for the new gen. Captain Tsubasa is another good one. I think, what was another one? Inazuma 11. I can't remember what the name of it was. Like there's a lot of different sports anime I think I've kind of seen over the years, but just was not paying attention to like that. What I used to do is I used to go to the library and just grab a bag full of manga and just come back and read them. When I used to live not far from a library. I want to start doing that again, man. I definitely want to start doing that again. I would read other books and stuff too, like actual novels and giant books, but I want to say like graphic novels, comic books, and manga are when I really ended up reading just a lot in a short span of time. Like I read Harry Potter books, I read a lot of Stephen King books and other works of art as well. Oh, I'm sorry, other books as well. I don't know if works of art was the right term to use there. But stuff like Captain Underpants. No, those stories like that always ended up being a lot closer to my heart than anything like, almost anything like Harry Potter related or fantasy. Just because I think being able to write a story like that on such a, what's the word for it? Insane premise. It's just really nice. It's nice to just have something that's not trying to be deep. It's not trying to change people's lives. It's just like, hey, I wanted to write a story about this grown man who runs around in his underpants saving the day. And just having the freedom and having the ability to just do that. Like in this game, I'm not trying to play Baldur's Gate 3 right now. I'm not trying to play, you know, maybe like Mass Effect or what's the word for it? Cyberpunk. I'm not trying to play Battlefield. I just kind of want to turn on the game and just beat somebody. Just punch people in the face and have a good time doing it. So maybe like Batman, Arkham, any of those games. Double Dragon, Streets of Rage. Just having that ability and having that freedom to just go in and turn your brain off. Games like that is just really nice. It's so important too, because I know so many people who are stuck constantly playing games that only stress them out. Like let's say every day your main game is Call of Duty, or every day your main game is Marvel Rivals, or games like that. You don't really get an opportunity to turn your brain off and to just play. And if you do, you immediately get criticized for it because, hey, you're playing a team game. You don't have the luxury of just turning your brain off all the time and forgetting what you're doing, because it's always going to affect somebody else. Versus if you're playing a game like this, it doesn't matter how good or how bad I do. There's no one to criticize me but me, and I get to enjoy that, and I get to have my own relationship with the game. I think stuff like that is important, whether it's art, whether it's a video game, whether it's, oh, hey, I don't want to finish drawing this really immaculate and what's the word for it? Complicated piece. I just kind of want to open up this art program, or I just want to get a pencil and paper and just draw something. I don't want to think super deep about it. I don't want to do anything complex. I just want to do the thing. I think no matter what your hobby is, it's important to just have a thing that you could just do without thinking too much about it. Oops, I smacked my elbow against the desk.
It's hard to find good help these days.
Maybe it's a sign I'm talking too much. Then again, I do have the yapper tag on, so if you weren't expecting me to yap, I don't know what you would be expecting. Let me check my phone real quick here. All right, cool. Oh, y'all just spawning immediately at the door? Oh, he's dead. No question about that. Oh, that's gonna hurt. He tracks? Sorry, y'all gotta die. I keep dodging out of the way of my own bombs. Having laser vision is so nice. But in that same vein, I keep thinking to myself, what happened to games like Infamous and Prototype, man? Or Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction, if you guys remember that one as well. But what happened to games like those where you just be able to go in and just, you know, fly around a city, destroy things, maybe make some choices here and there, but you didn't have to spend 2 hours before you could go out there and just do something. Funnily enough, like a lot of these open world cities, they really just don't give you much to do. And it's like, oh yeah, you know, the city is open, you can do whatever, but your options end up being so limited, or the world ends up feeling so empty.
Oh, this looks painful.
That looked like it hurt.
Cameras on Morgan.
I really wish that in some universe that we ended up getting a Prototype 3. Allows you to exhale a frost cloud by pressing the heavy attack button while aiming? Oh my god. Okay. A blood aura follows you, builds up bleed on enemies and vampirism on your allies. If there's no one within the aura, you build up bleed. Huh. These all sound nice, but they all sound like they punish me in some way, shape, or form. Do I want the heart or arm? I guess we'll take the heart because it's a little more rare. I do want to upgrade these bombs though. I hope we never get to the point in life, which I think we kind of already are, unfortunately, where you just end up buying a new heart. Not because you need one, but just because you want one.
Call the cleaners. Let's clean out the arena.
Like, that's a scary thought. Reminds me of that movie Repo Man, which is based on a book, where if you missed your payments and you needed an artificial heart or like a new set of lungs, you'd have Repo Men that would actually come after you if you missed your payments, and they would just take your heart. Crazy movie premise and crazy book premise as well.
Go, go, go!
Oh, you know what? I have laser vision. Be more efficient about this. Oh, he's shooting things at me. He's just eating that. I don't think they were on the same side. They're not. Okay. So you guys don't get along with the regular people. That guy died. Why is he still attacking me? Having those bombs is a big difference maker. I think I'm taking that every time if I'm trying to do this. Receive 30% more tokens. Generates. Let's get more tokens.
That was an ugly bastard back there, right, Morgan? Not as ugly as me, of course. But it's not really a competition.
Oh lord. Can I see how many tokens I actually have before I go through there? 235. So we can get more health, or actually let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let's get a little greedy. Just a little bit. Let's get another unit of energy. Funnily enough, as much flack as Naruto gets now, it's one of those anime where you really did have to be there. You really did have to be there. If you weren't around when that anime was first coming out, a lot of it will seem cliche to you. Because it is now. But back then, like, oh no. Also found out a lot more about that show too when it came to some of the characters and the way they were treated, unfortunately. Like how the actual animation studio behind Naruto had an agenda to push, so they sabotaged Sakura's character on screen, as well as Hinata's. They stripped out a lot of development that her and Naruto had, developing Hinata as a love interest for him. Like they played some of the stalker angle, but it went a lot deeper than that. And they made Sakura seem a lot more hateful than what she actually was. Like she still said some things and did some things, of course. But finding out just how much of that wasn't the actual writing, but was the studio, is crazy. Okay, this person. This is crazy. Or like how the fact that everybody has a different colored chakra in Naruto. Everybody does not have the same chakra color. It's not universally blue. They just did that to make it easier for the animation budget. But Naruto's is yellow. I believe some people's are red. Some people do have a blue color, but it's not nearly as many people as the show made it out to seem. This makes this boss fight so much easier, man. Oh, she's splitting into two people, yeah.
Our special guests can be angry too.
Jesus. I'm looking for this person to my right. hurt the fire just at the last possible second. Like they want to fight me, they keep getting close to me, but they won't swing on me, and they're waiting for me to swing, and then they dodge, and then they just throw fireballs at me. Except for the one time they actually do want to throw something at me. I think what's happening is I'm getting out of range, so they cancel their attacks. And every time I go for a shot, every time I go for a hit, it's just them dodging. I hate it here. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Fullmetal Alchemist is actually another really nice anime. And that one, you can either watch the original one or Brotherhood, which sticks a lot closer to the manga.
Definitely renew us for another season. Okay, show
The
me.
heavy attack button while aiming. Let me get more laser beam damage. Nice. But I like it because that's an anime that gets really political. And it actually has a message to send. And it has a lot of depth to it. Not a lot of anime nowadays do. One other example of that is One Piece. I think Gachi Akuta actually does a really decent job of that as well nowadays too. Having like a sense of class consciousness. Ooh. Okay. I think these bombs will kill them. Yeah. Oh. That's how y'all spawn? They can't attack me quick enough because everything keeps exploding. Love these bombs. Love these bombs.
You did it. Let's move on.
Anything else I'm missing? No, okay. Tokens. Health. I need to figure out what this symbol means. I keep telling myself I'm gonna realize what it means and remember what it is, but I never do. I don't know if that's the implant symbol or what. Oh. Oh, let's parry you, actually. Oops. Missed the parry. Didn't miss you, though. I swear, it's like they know when I want to parry them. Oh, now he's insane. Oh, he died to the poison. He just ignored my damage. Okay, so apparently we don't want to attack you from the front. All right, everybody's dying. Oh, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Mines. Okay, let me move. Could have used that earlier. But we just get our whole health bar back. Okay.
The fight is over. You win.
I don't want a mutation right now, so let's go here. I just need more parts. I believe this anime opening is from the same people who made the opening for Vinland Saga, the very first one. I believe this one's from Banana Fish. I haven't seen it, but I heard that one's a bit of a hard watch. I also heard that was one of the anime that Amazon saw fit to dub over with AI. Oh my god! That recoil was something. Gotta figure out how to move out of the way of this. Luckily, I've slowed them down with that, but... Please. Oh yeah, you gotta die. You have to. I need one of you gone. Oh, we're just upgrading right here, huh? Need that. I think the last thing we need is the chest and one of the arms, and then we have the full set. Oh, yeah, you're gone.
Such barbarity.
Hey.
Sup?
Jesus Christ. Oh, we can take either one of these now. I think the last thing we'll get is the torso. I'm not trying to randomly start bleeding everywhere. All right, the last piece of sovereign we need is just the chest, because I think we have a new spine too. Yeah, so it's the last augment we need. And then I won't have to take the set anymore. Thank you. All right, cool. That's the achievement. It is a pretty cool set though. Like, this is nice.
The curtain falls.
It's a
Ah,
really nice elemental set, but we have the ability to heal ourselves too.
Morgan. Cybernetically enhanced, with extensive military background and armed to the teeth. Yeah, this should be interesting.
Okay, so I think we've gone up a whole floor now. We're not fighting the mutants anymore. Place a bomb on him. Yeah, so I think as long as you're managing your status effects, you're fine. It feels like almost as if we're playing a Warframe character, like we're just wiping people that way. It's like, what do you do if you first see this person at the start of his trial? He looks like a regular guy, and by the time he gets up to you, he's this whole cyborg with waves of ice and fire coming over from him. And if you try to attack him, he parries and poisons you. That's kind of crazy. But just looking at this game, like, this game wouldn't pass the eye test for me, because I'm like, oh, it looks cool. It looks all right. But you would never think it has this much depth until you look for yourself. Because there's just so many different combinations you can do, which is really nice in a roguelike. Having the freedom of play and like the ability to just kind of change your character however you want. I'm sorry, how did y'all die? They just landed and passed away. Oop. Yeah, I don't think I even need to touch you, really. Yeah, he just exploded. He's about to explode. Oh, he's alive. And he's dead. Yeah, I can't really touch anybody, so I can't use my parries. But I'm pretty sure we'll end up fighting somebody strong enough to worry about. Oh, I'm also like slowly but surely dying. That is something to be worried about. I guess I have to constantly worry about sustaining myself, so the biggest threat to me is me. I guess this is how they balance it. You have to always be in somebody's face, but it's very hard to stay in somebody's face if you're constantly killing people. Because if I don't have an enemy in this field, I start taking damage. Yeah, like it didn't even matter what he did. It didn't even matter what he did. He was on screen for 2 seconds. I think there were 2 of them. I'm sorry, did I just get hit picking an upgrade? I did.
Well, that was grotesque. Loved it.
15 universal ammo for winning a fight. For every 20 seconds of combat during which you receive no damage. 2 protective layer. Well, I can't take that because I'm constantly taking from lack of blood. I don't know though, because like let's say I don't take damage for that entire 20 seconds, I do get a protective layer, so instead of me taking damage from bleed, I get that. But also it's killing enemies gets more. These all 3 of these are pretty good to me. I haven't played enough to know which one definitively I want. It really just depends on your playstyle. Yes, I like having ammo for my guns, but I really don't need them right now. Yo, what's up? Is it Rado or Rado? What's up? Hope you're doing well. We're just currently playing Kiborg. Let's take the money. Why not? We don't know if there's any more spots for tokens. Name of the game is Kiborg. The third person beat 'em up roguelike, I would say.
The stage is completed.
What is that? Oh, that's the bar. How much money do I have in here? Only 220? Yeah, no, let's get the max health. We need that. Can't be walking around with just 86 health. I would like some more. Should probably upgrade that so that it's more health. I wasted a bullet. The cool thing about sidearms in this game, though, is that if you end up using them, you actually get them back by beating people up. So if you're always fighting, you kind of almost have infinite ammo. So that's always nice. These armor sets are pretty cool. I understand why the basic like default skin you have kind of doesn't look that great, because you end up getting all these other armor sets that look cool. I just wish there was a little more options for cosmetic settings. Oh, is this the top? Gotta be the way the music is playing, right?
And now, the dessert. I smell blood.
Okay, so like I don't know where the boss is, so now I'm just taking damage. Do we have to wait? Is he invisible or something? Is he bugged? What just happened?
Our show is breaking all the ratings.
What just?
To you, Morgan.
What? Did he not spawn? Y'all saw that, right? I didn't even get to fight the boss.
What is this? Huh? This is whack! I can't get jiggy with this shit!
Alright, I guess we're just gonna go in a helicopter. That was kind of anticlimactic.
Thank you for doing this, Lee. There's no other I can trust.
You know why I'm here, General.
to get to him.
Hold on, let me pause this.
And we'll get him, son. This is an evolving crisis. Rumors are Kenko CEO is going to visit the planet in the next couple of days. Ronan should see it as the perfect opportunity. But we need to get to Ashley first, you understand? To ensure her safety. She's everything I have left.
General, glad you could make it. This is Ashanti Benoit from the administration. She's in charge of all the civilian aspects of this operation.
My pleasure. Lee, this is Ironim Novak.
Okay.
Ironim is in charge of the security on site and is an old friend.
Oh, but we just killed him.
Miss Benoit, this is Lee Morgan. I'm afraid you know him by reputation.
It is so. But I completely trust your judgment, General. Colonel Morgan, sorry for your loss. Please, this way, gentlemen.
All right.
You don't have...
Oh wait, so are we gonna have to keep beating the game to get more of our memories to find out what really happened? That's... I'm guessing they got betrayed or they died in some way, shape, or form. Oh, there's a new difficulty. An arena mode? New weapon sets? A wig.
Shields that you lose during block or parry now converted to burning swords.
It's a lot of money.
You can have up to 5 burning swords active at once. For each burning sword you have, your melee attacks deal more damage.
All right. Okay. Unlocks energy and the Iron Fist super move. Well, no, we had that already, right? Yeah. A slam attack. I would like that. I would like a new combo. I also would like another new combo. Give me that. Cause this to absorb all your positive status effects and additionally deal 25% damage in one stagger. Vulnerability. I'm getting all these combos. Mjolnir combo. We're really just getting all these different moves. Burning Rage. So we can empower attacks and got the second one to remove. Key Blast? I'll take it. There's just so much stuff we just unlocked. And this skill tree is still so huge, man. I can only imagine what this is gonna be like when you're fully upgraded. We need to go over to the mutation side of things, though. Because I need that. I need that. The amount of mutations you can develop without side effects. Each week mutation above this limit reduces your maximum health by 5%. I'll take it. I should have taken this one to also increase my maximum health. And increase the stagger when parrying. Okay. Because I was wondering, it looks like when you parry some enemies, like they don't get staggered if at all. And apparently there's a whole thing in the skill tree to make sure they get staggered more. All right, so now that we have all of that, there's another difficulty we can select. Let's try one again, because I want to see if we can make it to the end and actually see who that was we were supposed to fight. That's what he was supposed to look like? Oh, there's also an arena mode. Let's go in here, actually. I want to see what that's like. I just want to give it a shot. See what happens, see what we can get from it. Oh, the gong. That's pretty cool. The way this man just slides across the ground and punch you in the face is frightening. Oh, okay. Got 9 waves left. I think we can pretty much do this confidently. He wasn't even allowed to get up. Oh, wait, he's left 28? I'm sorry, I might be reading these wrong. I'm not paying attention. I just flexed on him, he died. "27 waves left, okay. Okay, so we're getting more moves. All right. Oh, I missed all of that. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, he just baited me. Okay. He just chose not to take the damage. Oh no! Dash attacks deals increased damage even more when using a weapon. Dash and dodge leave behind a frosty mist that inflicts freeze points. We're taking that. The other one is for a gun and the other one is for if we want to be tanky. And right now I don't need that. I need more speed. I wish they would make us hit the gong every time. I took it forever to swing. Electromagnetic rifle. I have not had one of these yet.
Here's my weather forecast. Rain of bullets, hail of fists, and bottles of blood.
I like that we don't have to wait until the animation finishes playing before we can actually hurt them too. Ow. That still hit me. Cemetery wasn't even something I needed to beat.
Here's a fun game. Drink every time Morgan takes a hit to the face.
Thank you. Waiting for him to swing on me. He's just not gonna do it. There it is. All right, now you're dead. This man is just going straight for the heart. It doesn't matter who you are. I see. Sacrificial aura. Slowly regenerates damage from the last received hit. Not really what I'm looking for. When you're targeted by a powerful crushing attack, slows down time and restores shields. Well, let's try and get this first. "21 waves, and this is just level 1. Okay. That's not what I wanted. I unfortunately did the wrong one. I wanted to get some health back. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah, too slow. I'm trying to time these parries right. Like that. All right, we got him. We died, but we got him. Definitely need a sidearm. Complete arena wave 10. Jesus, these are so long. Oh god. A flamethrower, and there's multiple turrets around too. Die, please. Oh, thank you. See what happens when you act nicely? I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that either. I gotta start looking at these things. Okay, it didn't matter. Can't keep playing around with these guys. 18 waves, Jesus. Oh, half of these aren't hitting him, that's why. That's not what I wanted. Oh my god. That's my only issue when I'm like going through and doing that.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
What's up, Rayvon?
Unlocked a new special move.
Hope you're doing well.
Wind. As with every other special move, it can be performed from the block state if you have at least 1 point of energy. It removes all temporal negative states affecting you. With upgrades, it can also recover a bit of your health and grant you temporal immunity to negative states.
XYBY. XYBB. I need to start doing some of these as well. And like actually remember some of these combos. That would help a lot. I think we need to go up here. Not only do we need more health, but there is something up here about med kits. Yeah, 1% chance we killed enemies to drop med kits, and then it goes 10%. Yeah, so I need that. I need that recovery. That's what I have. That's what I have to go next if I want survivability in arena. I'll do the arena one more time, then we'll go back to like doing different builds. That's because I don't want to make y'all see me do the arena the whole time. Rayvon, how you doing today, bro? Or you just asking everybody what's their most favorite thing they've ever made or created? And talking about anime. That being the question of the day, I suppose. Okay, you have to go. So energy doesn't come back here in the same way it does in the regular one, which is understandable. So I can't play this like how I normally play through the regular story. Gotta get through 30 waves. All right. I don't have any weapons actually. Parried him. Okay, cool. We dealt so much damage. I wonder why. Well, he's not the most tankiest enemy in this game. Your unequipped melee weapon orbits around you, so we get a dancing sword? When it hits enemy, deals damage, inflicts bleed points, and loses durability. I'm trying to see if I can get this build finished. I think we've already might have done it though, actually, now that I mention it. Should have taken the Guardian one. Just clawed that man to death. All right, what do we get? This reminds me of the gun from Men in Black. The small one that like he would shoot and it would explode violently. Let's not use it on him because he's gonna be... Oh, well, nothing too crazy. There's a lot of damage though. Do that. No, the ragdoll physics. If your game has ragdoll physics, I'm automatically like in. I'm a lot more interested in your game all of a sudden than I normally would have ever been. There's something about having those I've always liked. It's so funny to look at. Oh my god. What is that? What just happened to me? What just happened to me? Okay.
Knocked out teeth under the feet.
I just needed him gone. Need you gone too? Oh my god. These turrets, man. Oh my goodness. One of the favorite things you made was chalk pastel drawing you did for art class like years ago when you were in college. It was so beautiful. I don't have it. I don't remember what happened to it. What's up, Emily? Hope you've been well. It's nice to see you again. But yeah, oh, that's really cool though. I think for me it's oh, now that I mention it, what is my favorite thing I've ever made? I think for me, as cliche as it is, it's probably that modern versus classic debate video I made for Street Fighter. It's on my channel that I ended up doing. Because as long as I've been playing fighting games, you know there's always going to be discourse surrounding them. Like no matter what, pretty much. You can play the most honest character. You can play it the most honest way. You could not use any of the cheap stuff. Someone's always going to find something to say about you. And so I kind of made the video with that in mind. Like people who just wanted to use modern controls as a way of getting into the game. Because there's a lot of people who say like, oh, modern controls are cheap, modern controls are annoying, how much they hate modern controls. And half these people don't even really play the game like that. Which like, even if those things are all true. Hold on, I kind of have to lock in here. This is probably the most annoying this boss fight could have gone. Because if I close in too far to him, there's a whole turret waiting there for me. And if I stay over here, he gets to zone me out for free. What's up, Liv? But if I get closer, I have to deal with him in the turrets. And he's not coming towards me because he doesn't have to. He has a giant gun. Unless. Okay. We just have to be more patient than he is. And this is unfortunately like a lot of things in life. You just have to sit there and wait for your opening. You just have to... Sometimes you just have to let things go. You know, you just gotta control what's in your control and let go of what isn't in your control. Like I'm trying to get this man to inch ever so closely to me so he gets just out of range of that turret so I can start punching him in the face. And he's coming closer and closer. He's coming closer and closer. I just gotta wait for my opportunity, but I have to recognize that it's also there. But when I made that video, it was, I think, one of the longest processes of making a video for me personally. Because I have a lot of video essay ideas, but I don't think a video has ever taken me that long to make besides when I first started editing. I think that one took a few weeks, almost a full month. But it ended up being my best performing video. That video almost has like 50K views now. And I wasn't really even thinking about the view count when I made it. Like, yeah, views are nice and everything, but that was something that came from my heart. That was something that I really thought a long time about. And I wanted to put a lot of effort into it. I didn't want anything to go wrong with it. I kind of wanted to make it as perfect as possible, even though it didn't have to be. But it's just, that's just what I felt when I wanted to make it. Like, there's one section in that video where there's a bunch of people running around the screen. And there's like more than 20 people on screen, and I had to go back and keyframe a certain symbol over every single person in that part of the video because I didn't know how to do automated tracking yet. And I didn't even know if you could or not because I don't think I had the actual paid version of DaVinci at that point. So that in itself took me like 4 hours to do because I had to make sure that everybody was running around, everybody was jumping, people were rolling, getting dragged away. And it's a section of the video that's not even a full like 15 seconds or 20 seconds long. Oh God. But I really wanted to make sure it came out right. Gotta parry him. Parrying is so important here. Okay. When his hands blink, that's the time. I think I got it now. At least for the yellow attacks, right? Yep. Okay. Now I know. Ah. Yeah. There it is. So we got it. We got, oh! We got this. We got this. Little too confident, unfortunately. I have to make sure I stay locked in, otherwise I'm gonna die here. Oh my God. Oh my God. One wrong sequence. No one's fault but my own. Yeah, no one's fault but my own. That's how animation is. You can take months to work on something that's like a minute or two long. It's worth it though, especially if your heart is in it. Yeah, and I think that's one of the reasons why I started drawing more and more lately. Like Alex recently we recently saw his teaser trailer drop for Street Fighter and everything. Armor King is out, and I realized now that I'm not stuck doing gaming news as much as I was doing beforehand,
Valuable experience to
it allowed me to come back and realize how much I really did enjoy drawing.
Your skills are growing and eventually you will succeed. This was a mandatory motivational session.
A mandatory motivational session.
Rate its effectiveness at earliest convenience.
Like, I've been trying to draw at least one thing every day just because I like drawing and just because I want to get into the habit of doing so. And not necessarily like anything crazy, but I do want to practice some things. And it's something like I actually like had to double check and make sure I was serious about this time around. Because I hate doing anything half-assed. Like, I don't like just kind of doing something, going through the motions, or just for the sake of doing it just because it should be done. I like doing stuff that I can put my heart into. It's really nice. Hold on. I will take the extra movement speed for sure.
I love it.
I haven't seen that redeem in a hot minute. Need to go back to drawing more. You love it, but the motivation isn't always there, even though the inspiration is. Yeah. And that's why I'm being very sparing about it. Like, I'm not trying to just shove my everything into it. I'm like, hey, you know, if I feel like it, cool. Because I'm not trying to do it for a living. I think me personally, I know a lot of people struggle with that though. Oh. You know, I'm good. I would rather not have less healing. Because what's the word for it? Oops. Almost forgot to grab something. Let's get the parrying dagger, why not? I forgot what I was even saying because I keep getting so sidetracked. It'll come back to me. I'm sorry, is that a... Oh, that's my friend. That's my ally. That is not a horrifying enemy, but that is someone who is part of my squad breathing ice on those people. That is horrifying, but sick. Because what is it? Yeah, I think building that habit and getting that, oh God. You recover 2 points of health every second. Enemy damage increases by 1% every 10 seconds. Every time you take damage, the damage of attacks increase by 10%, but you cannot dodge. I don't want any of these. But I think that's what the most important thing was for me. Because even when I don't feel like it, if I have that habit, I can just do it. Kind of like working out and exercise. Where it's like, yes, of course, that's what the discipline takes over. But after so often, if something just becomes part of your daily routine and just you ingrain it into what you do day in and day out, regardless of how you end up feeling about it, I think that's what personally helps me. Not necessarily somebody else, because everybody's different, right?
You can see how to perform it on your help screen at any time.
I know not everybody can do that, but for me, since like I eliminated a lot of the friction,
We're named after some mythical weapons of
in between wanting to do the thing I like and just doing the thing, for me it ends up not being that hard. Like one of the easiest things for me is working out as soon as I wake up in the morning, but not everybody can do that. But that's how I get around the friction for myself personally. I don't have to go to the gym. I don't have to worry about what the weather is outside because I'm already working out from the comfort of my own home. So regardless what the weather's like outside, regardless of if I'm feeling it or not, all I got to do is get up and just do a little something, and then I just adjust the workout accordingly. Like if I was drawing, I wouldn't draw a full complex piece. I would just maybe sketch something or doodle something.
an empowered variation.
Versus when I'm like my muscles are sore or I'm super tired, I just cut down the amount that I do.
With a slower but noticeably strong.
Like if I normally do 100 push-ups, I would do 50, or if I normally do 50, I would do 30. If I'm really not feeling like working out at all, like maybe I just get on the exercise bike, just ride on that for a minute, like, you know, however long, just do that and call it there. Because I think just as important as doing the things that you want to do is, it's also important to be very realistic about how you're feeling and the amount of rest that you're getting and how much you can contribute to something emotionally. Because I think that's the aspect that not everybody talks about, emotionally committing to something. Because we always talk about the time, the money, and extra resources, but I'm like, do you have it in you to concentrate for this X amount of time to finish this thing, to make sure it gets done? How much does this mean to you? How badly do you want to make this thing?
On a successful fight.
And what happens after you make it? Are you going to be satisfied what was made, what was created? Are you making it for yourself? Are you making it for someone else? Do you have some arbitrary goal you're trying to hit? I think if you ask yourself stuff like that, the things you make you'll be a lot more interested in making. But even if I want to take it simpler, I'm like, oh, do I like this thing? Yeah. Do I want to see this thing made? Yeah. And then I just go do it. For me personally, I have to dumb it down like that, because if there's a way for me to overcomplicate it, I absolutely will. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. In fact, the simpler something is, I'm much more likely to overcomplicate it. Versus if something's overcomplicated, I'm much more likely to simplify it. I don't know why, but my brain just works that way. For me, it's something I've come to, what's the word for it? Come to terms with. It is not necessarily something I look at as negatively anymore. But I'm like, I don't view it as a battle I'm having with myself, but I just view it as something part of myself and something to understand. I work with it, not against it. I think stuff like that is especially tricky if you're someone who's a lot more hard on yourself than you should be. Because a lot of us are. I've seen people really make some wonderful and beautiful things, and they are so harsh on themselves that they don't even leave room to appreciate the actual work they put in and what they made. And it's such a sad thing every time, because there's some truly talented people out there, but either due to life circumstances, maybe their own mental roadblocks, or the people around them even, because like you could be one of the greatest artists or a really good song creator or a really good boxer, whatever it is that you do, you may be really good at something, but if you're in a wrong environment where you can't cultivate that talent, or maybe the people around you don't appreciate you, it can discourage you. And it can absolutely affect your performance. We say how important it is to not care what people think, but a lot of us still do. And it's very hard to tune out every little thing that people will say about you.
That was beautiful.
Which unfortunately is a requirement if you want to be good at anything or in the creative spaces. You have to learn how to take criticism, but also recognize when criticism is criticism and when it's just someone trying to tear you down or someone being contrarian for the sake of being contrarian. Like, there are plenty of people out here who will tear you down and bring themselves up. As sad as that is. Oh, you can parry those. It's good to know. It's like when people get on social media, which I wouldn't recommend doing, and they, you know, talk about their relationships, where some people, even if it's positive, there are people who come out here and don't drag their partners on social media. They talk about how great they are, how thankful they are to have them. And it'll just be something small. They'll be like, oh, you know, I wasn't really feeling like cooking or doing the dishes. And then somebody will come in and say, oh, well, my partner actually came in and made dinner for a change. I didn't expect them to do it, but they made dinner, they ran a bath for me, and they did all these nice things. And then somebody in the comments was always going to say, oh, that's the bare minimum. Like, while that, you know, for some people that may be true, there are also a lot of people not doing anything for their partner. And isn't it just nice to be able to thank someone for doing something? Let's see here. Like, even if you're at work, for example, and you're doing your job, isn't it nice when someone, especially if you work with people, where they say thank you and they're so appreciative of what you've done for them? Or your boss comes in and is like, hey, that was a great job. Like, break bonuses exist for a reason. The words good job exist for a reason. Like, people say, yeah, words are just words, but they have so much power that most people aren't even aware of. People fight and die over them all the time. You just kicked me in my nuts. Anyways, I'm yapping. But these are just like the constant thoughts I think about a lot. I just wish people were just a little nicer to each other. Oh! Okay, how did I know it? How did I not know he had an AoE? That man never had a chance. Oh, I didn't realize people were still alive over here. So it looks like that trait is universal. If you ever want to know how to parry an attack in this game, it looks like when the orb flashes, that's when you parry.
Good fight. We're waiting for the next one.
Interesting. Let's go to the bar because we'll get the health and then we'll get something else we could really use. Oh, I should not have gone here. I only have 50 tokens. Whereas I could have just taken the increase. I can't afford anything else. I should have looked beforehand. Okay. Okay, I forgot can't parry mid attack like that. Oh, I keep messing up the parry timing because I have so many people on screen hitting him at the same time. I don't think he's gonna be able to maintain his armor like this. Jesus. There it is. This implant is crazy. I forgot he summoned enemies because like we have so many people fighting him at the same time. Did they just turn him into a zombie? Or a mutant, I mean?
Had a bloody good time. Well now, the next trials.
We got past that level. Let's see if we can make it to the end like this. All right. Oh, this is gonna be confusing. Okay, they're different colors. Get your hands off me. Actually, no, I need to parry you. So yep, when that orb flashes, it's a free parry. Starting to master that system a little bit. I think these are how rare the implants are too. So I think if we go here, we get a 3-star implant. Hopefully. Oh, he's dead. Okay. You just couldn't do anything. I know. I'm sorry, the mutants are drop kicking people too? They grow up so fast. All right, I don't know who's who now. This is why I like summoning classes in video games so much, because just imagine you're about to fight somebody like 20-1 and then he summons 50 other people to come fight for him. That's what Naruto was doing to people all show long. You'd have that man isolated and try jumping him, all of a sudden you're in a fight 1,000-1. It's like those questions people would ask, like, do you think you could take on 100 sixth graders at the same time and win? How many tokens do I have? 65. I forgot what this symbol meant. I need to go here. He's dead. Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me fix this. Really trying not to get hit because these guys hit really hard. That's the only reason they die in one hit, because they do get you. It sucks. All right, let's get that last question out the way so we can all jump him. Okay, yeah, I have to be very careful going for that.
Well,
there's just nothing he could do. There was just nothing he could do. Oh wait, this is just a whole summoning class. Enemies take 100% more damage from status effects, but they take 20% less damage from other sources. Nah. I don't want any of those. Feels like we're starting to slowly look like the... What is it? The main villain from Stranger Things, Vecna? You source implants only? That's what I'm going for.
Yep, I love the show. I personally find these Guardian types boring. All defense, little to no fun. And they take ages to kill. We have to wrap this show up at some point.
What's crazy is earlier I'm thinking like we escaped and we won, but at the same time, are we just constantly going through this? Like there's some more going on here. Oh, that's my Rocketeer. I missed both of them. That's crazy. That's okay. That's okay. He could just keep dodging. Hit him with the left and right. I'm trying, but they all keep coming from the left and the right. I swear, it seems like since I've become more aware of the special gauge to heal, that it fills up so slowly now. Oh, okay. Be the same animal but a different beast is crazy. Ooh.
You survived. Great.
Please, I need some implants. We have to go here.
Come on, give us a show. I call this originality.
They even attack the boxes for you? That's cool. He just jumped out the way. It's borderline plot armor. Look at him, bro. He's leaving both of us. Oh, nope, he's dead now. Talk about out of context quotes. Please, I need some implants. It's crazy. What's up, Rage? We actually beat the final boss earlier without even seeing him. I guess because the game was bugged. I need you to hit me. Thank you. Yeah, it was weird because he never popped up on my screen. Granted, I had a lot of AoE, but he never had this big giant cutscene. He never had an appearance. He just... Oh my god. Fight back. Fight back. Let him get up. Y'all sending rockets his way. Let him get up. I wonder what happens if we just... Oh my god. They don't care whether or not he's standing or down. They say he's still breathing. The job isn't done. It's just a sea of hands and feet with the occasional rocket. I don't even know whose drone this is. This is that I hate you, now let's die energy. Alright, yeah. Let me put you out of your misery, bro.
More cameras on Morgan.
Granted, to be fair, I'm only getting more and more people helping. Yeah, no, I don't want any of these. So we're getting more and more abilities to summon people, but as a result, our statuses and our stat bonuses are kind of just non-existent. Avatar definitely looks like he has a panel band.
All these degenerates, and none were able to hit their target properly? Fired, all of them.
I didn't realize I didn't get hit during that entire exchange, but I didn't. He's right. Restore 35% health. Thank you very much. These different builds, I can only imagine how crazy it's gonna get when I start mixing and matching everything. I could have added fire damage, but I really wanted that extra health because the extra damage doesn't mean anything if we die. Well, to be fair, passing up damage like that is also big. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. Usually this boss fight is 1v2. Now though, yeah, get him, boys. Oh, you know what? You thought I was just gonna run away, didn't you? Like Jiraiya when he fought Pain. Ow. Artificial elements in these different rooms so disconnected. Yeah, that's something I haven't even been paying too much mind to, but I guess it would affect each person differently, of course. Depending how much you can buy in with the whole lore it seems to be going on. Almost like a cabin in the woods thing, because there is some stuff at play that does explain why it's so different and off-putting. Like a lot of this stuff has what's called a substance that's apparently taken over each room and putting everything into almost kind of like a defunct state, so they don't even have control over it. Like these mutants are not allied with them, they just happen to be here. And I think they were doing some experiments and that kind of got out of control. But I'm not too sure myself, honestly. I do see what you mean though. Because at first when you first start playing it, you're like, oh, what are all these people doing here? Why is this like all of a sudden you're fighting what feels like street level soldiers to military personnel to mutants? Like, where's this all coming from? Definitely off of first impressions, it doesn't fit together naturally. But once you start understanding a little bit more about the lore, I think it starts making sense slowly but surely. Just dodging everything. Ow. Yeah, I had a feeling that one was too quiet for too long. All right. I don't know if they're siphoning my health to spawn or if there's anything else going on. But you see, like, these are all my allies that I've summoned. Necromancer type build, yeah, exactly. Like, specifically the one from Diablo. Because once you pull that up, it's just, man, look.
So, let's continue. I wonder who will place what bets now.
If we get another meditation chamber, I need that heal. Just because taking any damage with a build like this still feels awful. Like, if you get hit, your bones are made out of paper mache. I don't know if anybody remembers that dude from SpongeBob where he was on life support. And he's like, every morning, every day I break my legs, and every night I break my arms. And then I cry until my heart attacks put me to sleep. Like, that's what this feels like. Parried him, he died. I don't feel like dealing with you. Didn't feel like dealing with them either. I can kind of just sit back and wait. I really don't have to get involved, but what kind of boss would I be if I didn't? Yeah. Some of these guns feel so good, and they're really nice. I really want to see what this game is like in co-op. Oh my goodness. Look at the way he's deviously following him with the rocket launcher. He can't wait. He's got nothing good playing with that thing. Oh, he went on the greener pastures. Are you aura farming? Oh my god. This has co-op? Yeah, it has a remote play feature. So you can run this game with another person and they don't need to have it. I want rare implants. I know I have it only so it's source, but if I keep increasing the source of getting, the chance of getting rare implants, that just means I have a bigger chance of getting rarer source implants.
You weren't yourself after your recent injury. Glad to have you back.
Meditation, that's exactly what I was looking for. Thank you. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Just have to wait for the opportunity. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do like even more roguelites after this. I know I want to play Hades 2 at some point, especially since they had their 1.0 release, so I might start that next week. Don't hold me to it though. I have been interested in it, and I do want something to play before like Resident Evil comes out and everything. I've been keeping my eye on it. Hearing nothing but good things though. And yeah, Rage, you were one of the people telling me about it, like how good the game was. Even in early access too. He thought I didn't see. Oh! See, I got 2 anti-jumping tools here. I got an army behind me, and then I have guns. Yeah. Some of the stuff they were working on developing, so you could actually like get a peek behind the curtain on what that all looked like. Use that to smash the skull. Oh yeah, I'm not touching you. Somebody's aiming at me. Oh, nope. Somebody else is aiming at him. This guy wants to scrap. Rattle them, boys. All right, they'll take care of the rest. Oh, that didn't last very long. Good lord. How many allies do I have on the screen right now? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe I should start naming y'all. Rocket launcher dude's just standing there shooting the pillar. Oh man. He keep acting like this, I might have to take his benefits away. He out here stealing time. Okay, so legs. A chemist? Speeds up resurrection. An allied spike. Allies move and attack faster, so we have a few different choices. We got an allied spike, which allies move and attack faster, so that's crack. Or we have legs, which summons an allied chemist, speeds up allies resurrection, or meth. They come back faster, but here they attack and move faster. Either way, they're getting a boost in some way, shape, or form. So either I can have people come back quicker, or I can have people just come after you faster. I think initially I want them to come back faster because that going from 120 seconds to 36 is a huge difference. I think we might need that for sustainability, like if I really get in a bad spot. I think that's the direction we're going. Could you believe these are still cybernetics? Oh. Okay. I forgot what each implant did. What I do like too is that you can check on almost any point in time to see what each implant does, just in case you forget. And they all do different things. And you get to see the rarity of each different part.
You did it. Let's move on.
So everybody's dead right now.
Saying I'm disappointed, Morgan. But I am. I mean, they were just ordinary troopers. You should be able to kill them in your sleep.
I mean, I don't know if we just took too long there or what. Nice little book is zoomed in close-ups of implants. Like, I just walked into this room and so many people just appeared. Reading is key. Reading is key. Like, you mean to tell me not only is he summoning people, but he got hands too? It's just like Geto and Jujutsu Kaisen. Speaking of that, I heard the new season actually started not too long ago. Oh God. These guys are trying everything to get closer to me, and they just have to get through these sea of people. Yeah, it just comes spilling out. Pause. I keep upgrading the spine. Why do I keep telling myself subconsciously to do that? Oh, because it upgrades the rocket launcher one. Yeah, what's up, Blue? Hope you're doing well. We're just playing some Kiborg. Playing some Kiborg. It's been really fun. It's been really fun. I wish we could get more games like this, because if you guys don't know, we had the new game showcase, new games plus showcase. So there's a lot of different games coming out, a lot of different announcements that were made. In case you're wondering, if you're on Twitter, why your timeline is getting flooded with all this new information all of a sudden. I think one of the more interesting ones too was the fact that PUBG is coming out with a game. I think it's called PUBG Blind Spot, which is gonna be like Rainbow Six Siege, but instead of it being first person or third person, it's an isometric like camera, kind of like similar if you've played MOBAs, where it's an overhead view, or Escape from Duckov, even the duck parody of Tarkov. It seems like that has some actual potential and might get some people into the genre who previously couldn't be, which is so crazy, because if that ends up taking off with Siege being the state that it's in, it's gonna be so wild. I don't know how good or how bad it'll do, but it'll just be kind of crazy. Because Ubisoft stock has fallen by like 92% over the last 10 years. It's a shame, man. It's unfortunate. Sheesh. Is it bad that with all my minions being on screen, I can't tell which ones are mine and which ones aren't? Oh. Oops. Let's not go in front of the turret next time. That one's not mine. You guys aren't mine. That turret is actually gonna kill me if I'm not careful. Oh. Oh, that's one of mine. But that's not an enemy. I feel bad for that one zombie in front who's just taking damage on my behalf because the turret's aiming at me. Oh! He's using a chainsaw to cut his way into the dimension. And he's dead. Gonna break from work for right now because you fractured the tip of your middle finger and gotta let it heal. Good news, we're getting workman's comp. I love that for you. So many workspaces I've just seen not do that for their employees as of late. It's always a pain to get because they look for any reason they can and not give it to you. Oh, let me move. I can't see. It's be a horrible time to die. Hope I didn't just jinx myself there. Woof. The Guardian's here. It's that turret I'm only worried about. I'm only worried about the turret. What the? You're not one of mine. Oh my god. Let me take care of you. You just have to go.
Want to talk about it? Of course you don't.
Oh, whoops. Meant to actually play this more. All right. There we go. So now we get the left arm or the. We need the ability for them to attack faster. take the max health increase. We deal 10% less damage, but we have like 50 million bajillion people on screen, so this will even itself up. Oh goodness. His armor comes back so fast. Need him dead.
Such barbarity. Give me a close-up.
I just want the full set, thank you. This looks horrifying. Let's get this so they come back even faster.
The crowd is in ecstasy. Bravo!
Oh, am I going the right way? Let's get Fury. I didn't even know there was a bar here. Did I even pick a direction to go? Oh, apparently I did. I guess they stopped doing the signs, and as you get higher and higher, it's just rooms.
You've reached the higher floors. From here on out, you're gonna fight the actual security forces of the tower. The warden himself guards the shuttle that awaits you on the roof.
I look like one of the predators almost. What is that coming out of my arms? Could you imagine making it back home to your family looking like this? Oh, this is the final boss. Hopefully he spawns this time.
It's our special gift. Be careful.
Now the subtitles aren't spawning this time. There he is. I think. Oh, that's the warden? This is not what he used to look like. Yeah, last time he didn't spawn. He was just in the background somewhere. So he is not playing with me. He is trying his absolute hardest to close the gap. I wonder how long this will take if we just wait. It's pretty much all we have to do is just make sure he doesn't kill us. And he can turn last minute like that too. Jesus, how far does this go? Almost map wide? Oh my god! He's just trying to get as close to me as possible. We're just trying to stay as close as possible without getting into his range, really. Oh, he can't get past this person. Ow. That kills me.
Looks like the difficulty's getting tougher for Morgan. Don't screw up.
I'm sorry. He's got floating energy balls. We're playing Mario Party now. Okay, so that attack is not nearly as scary as I thought. I just have to make sure I'm timing the dodges right. Okay, and then we just wait. Oh, wait, hold on. You didn't say you could do that? He is not phased by getting attacked by any of these things, man. We have to stay very close, but like deceptively out of his range. Even then, that was not enough to stop him from doing that attack. Sir, please. It's like I'm fighting Starscream. Thank goodness for this big man in front of me. Need to give him a raise. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He gave me everything he had. Oh no. Oh, thank goodness. This is the most anticlimactic way I think I've ever fought a boss. Oof. Jesus.
I had a bloody good time.
What happened to one of my arms? Oh, the energy balls are still chasing me. Gotta get out of here. Maybe we can find some more lore. Is it gonna be a different cutscene every time, or is it gonna be the same one? Oh no, there's just no cut. There's no more? We get the Pope hat? That's crazy. I thought there was gonna be something more to that.
This new combo you've unlocked seems to be a simple attack. It is more focused on clearing the space around you than on dealing any significant damage.
Depression grants you 10% chance to ignore any damage while your health is above 10%. All right. I guess let's try this on the second difficulty. Oh, so we have different... Okay, so there's more story events that we can unlock. I just don't know how to do it yet. I guess you gotta do it on higher difficulties. Beat the tower in 30 minutes on any difficulty level? Okay. Hey, yo. Let's put the wig on. I think I'll do one more. This will be the last one. Then after here, I gotta get out of here. After this, I gotta get out of here, I mean. I'll try to make this as fast as possible. Which means we're gonna go for blur. Nope, none of those look good at a glance. Ooh, this is new. Take the sniper. Nice.
Let's start the show.
Oh, this weapon is nice. Very nice. What happened to my legs? How many bullets are in this magazine? 6? I'll take this actually.
You beat everyone up.
There's something about revolvers that I really like.
This new combo of yours is rather simple. It allows you to quickly transition into a single powerful, but quick and focused strike.
How about?
Go, Morgan.
Oh, okay. Funny, if you go between the animations too fast, he starts freezing up. He starts getting really janky. Alright. Goal is to get as fast as possible. Where we going?
Jiang was another legendary sword with a tragic history. According to one source, the smith was instructed to forge his best sword in an unrealistically short amount of time.
Oh, get away from me. Oh, that could have gone so bad. Please lock onto the box right next to you. Gone. Oh, whoops. Oh. Huh. Oh, I didn't realize he was still attacking. All right. Go. I'm sorry, those get up.
Such barbarity. Give me a close-up.
Once you master the parry system in this game, a lot of fights get almost uncharacteristically easy. But then again, that's quite a few different games. Like same thing for Sekiro. If you master the parry system in that game, well, that game gets really easy, really quickly.
The show. Let's move on.
Especially the Mikiryu counters. I can't remember their full name correctly. Let's get some tokens. Let's get some tokens. I wish I could watch Parasite again for the first time. Both the anime and the Korean thriller, because both are really good. Also, this game has multiple combos too. I keep forgetting about that. I need to use that more. I watched the live action still just sitting in your queue on Netflix. Oh no.
That was good.
I forgot they made a live action version of Parasite. I remember seeing some of the trailers for it, and doesn't surprise me that it's on Netflix. I just completely forgot it existed. Oh man, how long has it been? It's quite old now at this point, ain't it? Let me flex on them. I think it's only a few years old. Yeah, I can't remember fully when it came out. Oh, no. Thank you. Oh, too early. Too late. There we go. That was mean. Huh. So their timing is a little different. I need to get used to theirs. I just knocked that man down and executed him while he was on the ground. The heart's the one I need to upgrade more. Yeah.
Someone looks hammered.
Want a new gun? The powder wig is throwing you off? Yeah. It's the little things. It's the little things. I was like, why of all things is this here? And it ended up being a thing I equipped. Oh my goodness. What I do like about this is that the environmental weapons and hazards actually hit enemies too. Oh. Ow. All right. Oh my god, the way his body just flew, Okay, bodies just flying. That's just something that happens to happen here. I gotta parry those with that timing. Can I get some more blurry parts, please? I wanted a new gun for sure, though. Spaceman, this is different. Looks like one of the guns you see in Aliens.
You survived. Great.
I need to go back and marathon and binge all those movies. That's what I'm gonna do. Sometime this weekend, if I get the time, I want to just go back and watch all the Alien movies, all the Predator movies. There's just a giant marathon. I gotta make sure to do that. I gotta fit that somewhere between what I want to do already. Because it's been far too long. It hasn't been that long since I've seen the first movie and rewatched it. But all the other ones, good and bad. Let me do this. He hit me, so my attack chain stopped. No. Activate the robot assistant. Oh wait, so if I do that, do they help me instead, actually? Oh, they do. I need you to stop throwing grenades there. I need you to not throw flamethrowers. Not throw flamethrowers, not throw fire. Huh. That was not effective. Okay, maybe it was. Okay, so defeating those guys and sending over their corpses revives them and makes them fight for you. I like how I just keep finding out things about this game. It's not the best game I've played. It doesn't blow me away, but I'm having fun, and that's all that matters. It actually has a lot of unexpected things I didn't expect, which let me enjoy it a lot more. Really cool stuff. Some stuff in here. Oh, yeah, this guy. I could have blocked that, actually. I could have parried that, funnily enough. Would you believe me when I told you I couldn't see you in the parry because the effects? That's on me. Let's just heal some of that damage back. It's been so long since I've seen him actually do this attack.
It's getting hotter.
I missed. Whoa. Oh my god. There's a lot happening. Can't parry that. Yeah. Let me actually read what you said in a second here, Rage. I took on damage I didn't need to take there. Hey. What was said? Yeah, red ground circle's bad, blue ground circle's good. It's your fault for not knowing. Yeah. I just wasn't paying attention. Because I didn't know if necessarily there was something that they do for that. Because every game has its own rules. Oh, give me these.
Morgan, buddy. The crowd rejoices.
Ooh. Give me the damage of a dash attack. Yeah.
So, let's continue.
Like to me, if I kill a robot and I see it getting up, I'm like, oh no. Yeah. Let me adjust this again. I'm like, I'm not taking that chance. I mean, so I was like, oh, the robot's coming back to life? No. I just killed that thing. I can't have it coming back. They put that in the coding? Makes me feel like the X-Men Origins Wolverine version of Deadpool.
The fight is over. You win.
I wonder if Marvel Rivals, when they bring Deadpool in, if he'll have his teleportation. I know some forms of media just forget that he has it. Once you start entering a flow state in this game, it gets... Oh! You're supposed to do the yellow variant of that, sir. There we go. I just want the free heal. Oh, he just drop kicked me? That's what I've been doing to people? It does not feel good. Ow. And why is that guy just spamming lightning bolts? He doesn't have teleportation to be power, so it can be skipped. And my Deadpool lore is just completely rusty, so I wouldn't even know. Oh, let's consider X-Men 3 canon. I know he had an Ultimate Alliance too as well. Because I know some places they use it, some places they don't. But I'll just have to go back and look. Oop. Yeah, Wolverine Origins, yeah. I wonder how they'll do them in the game. Freaking that, it's been crazy seeing all the different characters they're gonna be bringing into this new Doomsday movie. Oh, with tech items? Oh, okay, I did not know. Oh. Free me! Yeah, that person is definitely too dangerous to be left alive.
Good fight. We're waiting for the next one.
Okay, where to next? Melee weapon, definitely. Melee weapon, definitely. Triple two, where he's time jumping with the cables. Oh, really? That's funny. I didn't know they made a reference with that. I'm glad Ryan Reynolds got a chance to play the character again.
Morgan.
It was really fun seeing his movies.
Hosts again.
They were finally able to make happen. Of course, I got hit by the energy. That's completely my fault. 100%. I dashed into it. He just ran up and did it. Yeah, funnily enough, we were talking about that with other characters earlier today, how certain actors and actresses are kind of stuck in that hero role or villain role. Kind of like how now most people see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man or Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Like they are that character, but it also means like almost nobody else gets to play that character. And very few actors and actresses are able to break out of that role because their personality is just so larger than life. It doesn't matter who they're playing. And not even saying that some of these actors and actresses don't do a good job, but it becomes very hard to separate yourself from that character, especially if it like means a lot to people or inspires them, or they really enjoy them. Like for a lot of people, all Robert Downey Jr. will be is Iron Man. And like that's why Chris Evans is so happy to take a role outside of being Captain America. I see RDJ Sherlock Holmes more than Tony Stark. I can see that because those movies did really well as well. But yeah, for like so many people around the world to be that, oh, Iron Man is the first thought, or Chris Evans Captain America, Chris Hemsworth Thor, freaking Mark Ruffalo as Hulk. And they've all done so much different work in so many different movies. It's like crazy. Like there are some people, when the moment you bring up Robert Downey Jr., if they're like a real OG or looking at certain types of movies, they might think of Rocky Horror Picture Show, or maybe that role he played in Natural Born Killers that Woody Harrelson was also in, if I remember correctly. Which, if I remember correctly, his dad also used to be a hitman, Woody Harrelson, which is one of the reasons he was able to take that role, because they found out about that. Trying really hard to keep this combo. Speaking of that, I still need to go back and actually watch Natural Born Killers, I think. You say you also see Benedict Cumberbatch as a Sherlock Holmes over Strange, so your brain might be weird. You actually just love the Sherlock Holmes character in any form. Yeah. That's how some characters. That's how some people are with Doctor Who. Where some actors who have played the Doctor end up getting not only typecasted as a Doctor, but that might also be your first thought pop in when someone plays that character.
Congratulations.
Let's see. When you're targeted by powerful crushing attack, slows down the. Let's slow down time. Let's slow down time. Let's be an actual speedster.
That was beautiful. We should probably raise the difficulty of that encounter.
Yeah. Probably. I wouldn't say you got to do all that though. I need the blur's legs though, because that make me so much faster and make a lot of these encounters I'm going through now so much easier. He just ignored that. He just ignored the AoE attack. Lucy Liu was Watson in that show? I might have to watch. Did not know. I was not aware. What else has she been in recently? I know she's like, it's been a while since I've seen her on screen in anything, it feels like. But I also just probably haven't seen any of the stuff she's actually been in lately, at least. Whenever I see actors and actresses like her, I'm like, this is a pleasant surprise. Because I haven't seen them in a very long time. Oh my goodness, y'all have to die. You tried to pick his hammer. More of you guys. Okay, y'all have to go. He hit me. Red one was that red? Oh wow. Red one. A grenade launcher. I'll take it. I will take it.
Bravo, Morgan.
I've been YouTubing people since Modern Warfare 2. I will take it. Oh, hold on. 2024 Christmas movie with The Rock. Oh, Jesus, do I remember it? No, I don't. I probably didn't see it because it starred The Rock. Funnily enough.
Come on, give us a show.
Oh, it's just the one bullet? I should have read the terms and conditions. It went through her. Either that or I just missed and just underestimated how small her hitbox was. You said Chris Evans is also in it? That's funny. She's throwing more fireballs than usual.
What a twist, huh, Morgan?
Okay, so you definitely get iframes while dodging at certain times. Okay, doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. You can keep dodging. I can't see. Buried her. All right. I had the weed buff. I was gonna say the rewards just dropped in. That's funny. I think elementary sidetracked there for a while though. That show ended back in 2019. Oof.
Skills. Okay, let's.
Was not aware. I love the additional strikes. Please, legs. Thank you. Movement speed is increased, and my dodges get replaced. That's what I needed. Look at that. Look at that. Love it. This is a crazy wig, but why does it fit this costume so well? It matches my highlights. Oh, I didn't even realize you could attack back. I thought you just spawned drones. I never actually was fighting that thing long enough to see an attack like that. Ooh. Oh, now no circle wants to form? Now that we know it can be revived? I hate it here. Can I revive you? Nope. I feel like we were robbed, Rage. Every time you take 5 damage, every 5 times you take damage, you become invulnerable 5 seconds. I'll take it.
Wins. Bravo.
I want a new gun. I don't want this gun. What you got for me? Oh, oh. He dodged one, but couldn't dodge them all. It feels like I'm not really hitting them at times. It's kind of weird. I thought I wasn't looking. Thank you for walking into the mines. I appreciate you. I'll take the shotgun. I got bailed out there, kinda.
Yep, I love the show. Let's move on.
I will take the ammo. I tried to dodge. This just feels so rewarding. Got excited, saw Lucy lose in the video game 2024. How did I miss that? It's only VR? Oh no. That's unfortunate, man. That's disappointing. Like, yeah, I'm happy the actress is getting more work, but no. He was calling in reinforcements? Like when I heard like Ubisoft was bringing Sam Fisher back, and then I found out he was as this DLC character in Siege at first. Before the show came out, which was really cool. I heard the show was decent. I need to actually go back and watch that. The Splinter Cell, I think it was called Death Watch. Heard that was good.
Beaten by the guards, Morgan. So unlike you. Scratch that. It's actually not unlike you at all.
Let's go over here. I don't want to just keep going for guns. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, it's still not dead? He's just dodging. Is it? So the sidearms ammo replenishes anytime you actually hit somebody and deal damage and get kills and stuff. As for the primaries, I'm not entirely sure. There is a perk that you can get during your run, which will actually give you ammo in your primary every time you win a fight. So I don't know if it happens naturally or what. So like, yeah, that little bar right next to the pistol icon or the sidearm icon that fills up every time, that's me getting the bullets back and everything. That's a little annoying.
Call the cleaners. Let's clean out the arena.
I'm just trying to get the last of these blur perks. I don't know how they space out the implants, because at times it feels like I get ones really early and really quickly. I think that's it's just RNG based though. I'm not entirely 100% sure. Oh my. Oh yeah, I saw you streaming Metal Eden. How was it? It's like a clone of a newer Doom game. It's not bad so far, just no boss fights. Hope it has some. Or you just mean like no boss fights whatsoever. That'd be an interesting choice. Like to take inspiration from those types of games and not have any. Bold move. But who knows, every game is different. Ah, I messed up. That still hit me. Two chapters in each time you think about to get into a boss fight, cinematic chapter end. Oof. Oh my god. That's interesting. Do you think it's something you're gonna play through long term? Like get to the end of? Oh my goodness. Stop shooting me. Matter of fact. Not sure. I feel that. Some games start off so good too and then end up not being as good. Like I had that feeling with Dragon's Dogma 2 where I played the game and I was like, oh man, this first half is like really nice. And then the second half of the game is just ass. Like it wasn't good for me personally. I said that drop off just came out of nowhere. It felt like, hold on, let me just, there you go. Explode, please. Actually, bought that game and never played it. Oh man. I really do be like that. Oh, okay.
The blood, the gore,
Jesus.
the carnage. Never gets old, doesn't it?
Let me get this one instead. All right. No, we're both blur. You can only dodge so much, my friend.
Oh, this looks painful. More cameras on Morgan.
I'm stronger, I'm faster, I'm smarter, I'm better. Let me stop. All right, we have the full set now again.
Well done, Morgan.
We just gotta get through this last era. Area.
You're a private military. When the incident happened, you'd expect them to cut their losses and run. But the fool stayed and tried to contain it. Now they're trapped on this rock. Same as all of us.
I would like more fire damage. I have pretty much max health already, so. I wonder if that stacks.
Ahead. You've suffered your recent injury and lost your memory during your previous fight with the Warden. Be careful when approaching him this time.
Oh, I also forgot we're playing on a higher difficulty. I didn't even realize that. I forgot. Just because this game is already kind of challenging, so when I upped the difficulty, I stopped thinking about it. Every time I look at the suit, I think of Crisis. What is that? Why is that in the poster?
I hope you stocked up on toilet paper. Because you're gonna...
Really? That's funny. Yeah, I didn't think many people owned it. It didn't seem like a game that had a lot of people, you know, kind of clamoring for it. Who even knew about it. Where'd the rockets go? Oh, okay. Sounds like I'm making a beat. He's getting speed blitzed. It's quite literally getting speed blitzed. It doesn't matter what he does. I've already seen it. Good Lord. I think this is the part of people of the Flash this part of the Flash that people forget about. Like, I get it, like this is supposed to be like a speedster-esque build, but Jesus. Yeah, like he can't. I had 10 people jumping him last time. Now it's just me. He can't even react to what I'm doing to him. Oh God. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Morgan, Cable Galactica will definitely renew us for another season.
Good Lord. Like he just literally, like, all of these are dashes I've done on the map. That's insane. But then again, this is the speed build, so I'd expect it to be faster. Oh, new cutscene. That was the easiest fight all day.
Thank you so much. I almost gave up hope. We may have a whole station of scientists and engineers, but the piano tuner for classical instruments? Impossible to find.
That's a beautiful instrument you've got here.
Right? An authentic, classical, old Earth piano. I mean, a replica, of course, but really accurate. Fully analog. No AI or anything. Guys from Mechanical couldn't make head or tail of it. I was ecstatic when you answered the job listing I posted. Even if getting you through all our security so quickly was a nightmare. Hope they didn't give you a hard time with all the checks and verifications.
So, why the urgency? Are you playing it for some occasion?
Oh no, God no. I wouldn't know how to approach this, thing. It's for my daughter, Michelle. She loves music. Started playing vintage instruments when she was a baby.
Your daughter? I thought there were no children on this station.
Oh, there aren't any. The rules are quite strict about that. With all the biological research we're doing, this place is not a great fit for kids.
Doesn't sound like it.
Accepted into Next a year ago, which allowed my wife and me to take this assignment without, well, leaving her all along. And we still get to see her a couple times a year. She arrives for her birthdays 3 days from now. The piano is a gift. Can't believe she's 15 already.
Next. That's an educational program for future genius scientists, right? Run by Kenko? Really hard to get into?
Exactly! We've been so proud.
Interesting.
And a bit torn. The thought of our daughter becoming a musician instead of simply following our footsteps was refreshing. But she still has time to reconsider. What about you? Ever regretting your choice of career?
What do you mean?
Well, you're a former military, right? And you repair things for a living. And yet, that melody back there was beautiful. There must be a story behind it.
Multi-talented.
My father was an architect, guided me to arts. I've taken to music rather easily. Mom was a military investigator. Came from a long line of professional soldiers, including my grandfather. He was a war hero, back from the Centauri Wars. I grew up on his tales. In the end, my military blood has won.
Still, do you regret it? The path you took?
Most of the time.
Yeah.
I don't.
It is weird that this is cutting through security as they're talking.
I think I made some difference in the world.
What is gonna happen?
But some days...
Feels very invincible. Oh, no survivors, investigation points on massive failure electrical grid. So that's why they called him the Butcher of Steinsburg.
Some days, I wish I had chosen music.
That's a nice way to build that up. Casual conversation, you just hear that happening. And of course, he's the only one who survived, which makes that look suspicious. But also, it could be from one of those situations where you think, oh, maybe he was in on it, but we don't know. And this does a good job of kind of like building that up. I just wish we saw more of that as well. Granted, this game doesn't need it, but it's nice.
I found an obscure reference to Ancilia in my database. Apparently, they were the 12 sacred shields of the Roman Empire, one of the most known states of the old Earth. One of the shields is supposed to be a gift from the god of war, while others are just copies made to confuse the would-be thieves. The idea, probably, is that your combo conceals the actual danger inside the moves that distract your opponents.
Interesting, interesting. We're definitely going up the skill tree though, because I want more healing. Like when they focus on a side background character like a security guard or something in a show just to set up a big battle like Shock the Temple. Yeah, definitely something different just to mix things up a little bit. Like, yeah, I get like it's mainly centered around me, but that whole thing where they talked about like the dude was talking about his daughter and their story about how they kind of wanted her to do something different rather than what they were doing. Like, that's cool. Like, this game shows you glimpses of different things that could have done more, and I'm not mad at it. Because like I said, it's nice to play a simple game here and there every once in a while. But it's also nice to get a little bit of that world building just to find out a little more about what happened and how we kind of got here in the first place. Makes me buy in a little more, immerses me a little bit more. Doesn't have to be anything great, but just that little snippet we got was cool. Yo, what's up, Reaper? You're actually catching me as soon as we're about to get out of here because I can't stay on all day. I have to just look at the time and realize how long I've been playing, which is a good thing because I've been enjoying my time with this game. We're playing Kiborg, just so you know. It's a third-person roguelike beat 'em up that actually has co-op through remote play and local co-op. Like, here's the actual cage for it. And it's like, just says you need to connect to controllers. So if you have this, like, you'd be able to play this with a friend on Steam or through Steam. I guess this is our other friend T-posing there. Yeah, like I'd say that's how I would put it in the same vein where it's a nice AA game and it seems to be playing indie. I don't know if the company's indie or if they're like closer to a AA studio, but it's nice. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing wild. But I do enjoy my time with it. I have been enjoying it. I have been having fun with it. I probably won't be streaming this again in the future. You might be playing Hades 2 next week or something different. But I did enjoy my time I spent with this. Like, if I had to give my first impressions about this game, like, oops, I hit my arm here on the elbow. Let me close that. Let me get out of this menu. Yeah, it's good for what it is. If I had to give my impressions about Kiborg, it doesn't blow me away. It's nothing wild, but it has a lot of good ideas in it, and it does stuff differently enough to justify its existence. If you're someone looking for that Batman Arkham itch, it'll partially scratch that. It's not quite the same thing, but it has some surprising depth to it with the skill tree, this remnant of Path of Exile, and the fact that you have physics, you have ragdolls, you have the different attacks, combos, different builds you can do that not only change your abilities, but also change how your character looks. You have an arena-based system if you want to go in there and just fight waves of enemy and turn your brain off. But it can also unlock some complexity if you just want to remember the type of different combos you can do and how these implants interact with each other, the mutations. It gives you just enough room to where, okay, when you're done cutting your brain off, you can kind of think about it in a different way to where you want to mix and match things and start trying to min-max your character. Really nice, really nice. A nice game to get on a sale. Nothing that I would spend like $40 or $50 on, but this game is self-aware. I think I picked it up for like 15 bucks. Let me see if it's still on sale, actually. Yeah, this game is still on sale for $17.49. Simple game I'm looking forward to is Dead as Disco. Yeah, Dead as Disco is another one of those, I'd say. Especially since you can mix like real songs in there. Godstrike, Hellclock, Lethal Honor are a few other rogues that might hit the spot for you. Okay. Yeah, because I played other ones like Sworn. I've played other ones like obviously Dead Cells. Risk of Rain 2 is one of my personal favorite roguelites of all time. Hades is up there. I'm trying to think of like what else I've played. Stuck in Hell Clock right now. It'd be like that. Streets of Rogue is another one. Streets of Rogue is another overlooked roguelike I recommend people to play because that one's 4-player co-op as well. And I think that one just requires local cooperation, but I think this new one will have online. They're working on the second one. I have no idea when it'll release, but I believe it's just one dude working on it, so who knows when that'll be. But as for Kiborg, I think it's a nice little try. Oh, Binding of Isaac. How could I forget about that one? Like that, when people think of roguelikes, I think that is like the roguelike. Besides, of course, like Risk of Rain, I think Binding of Isaac is one of the ones that's been around for quite some time. Since I've been in middle school, that roguelike has been around. And it's still been in the zeitgeist for people when they talk about roguelikes. That one's really fun. I enjoy that one a lot. But this one I'd say is another one to add to the list if you're just looking for some nice little fun diversion. Something to mix up the different roguelikes you play. It's not Metroidvania style. It's very much like Batman Arkham combined with Hades a little bit in terms of being able to see what room you're going into and what it has to offer you in that sense specifically. But it's fun. It's a nice little distraction. It's like I said, it's $17.49. I think if you buy the bundle, it's cheaper because they bundle it with Kletka, I believe is the name of the game. But if you're someone to look out for different roguelites and want to catch this game on sale, I'd recommend it. If you have the money to spare, of course. Money to burn. Fun game, very enjoyable. But yeah, I'm pretty sure since I'm feeling roguelites, we'll probably just play Hades 2 next week. I've been playing Ball Pit as well. That's been fun. Games like Balatro, I've been playing that too. But I remember we were talking about that one, Rage Ball Pit. That's fun. But yeah, next week we'll probably end up playing Hades 2. I know in February I'm going to be playing Resident Evil Requiem, so I'm definitely looking forward to that game when that drops. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything else dropping. I know we got games like The Cube, which was made by the same people who made Atomic Heart. That's going to be an online multiplayer RPG shooter. They're making a 3rd Division game. We got Crimson Desert coming also in March. There's a lot of different games coming out, a lot of different games in early access. This is why I was saying earlier, it must be a nightmare being a gaming journalist right now because you have so many games to play. So many different games coming out every day. Like if I look up just a couple, what is it? You have Alex coming to Street Fighter, so I hope they've been keeping their fighting game fundamentals sharp because they got to play that next. I mean, you have The Expanse, which is coming out sometime in like the near future. Which that's another 3rd-person RPG that's like similar to Mass Effect. Yeah, Blood of the Dawnwalker. Trying to think. I said PUBG Blind Spot earlier. Oh, speaking of this, since we're talking about new things coming, if you're into modding at all, I'm setting for Neo 3 next month. I forgot about Neo 3. Jesus. I gotta play Neo 3 and I gotta play RE9. How could I forget? That's gonna be on PlayStation if I remember correctly, right? Yeah. Definitely looking forward to that game. I gotta buy that too. I don't know if I'll stream that one though, because I want to stream RE9, but since it comes out early February, I think. Code Vein 2 as well. Yeah. So Neo 3 comes out the 6th of February. I might be able to squeeze in some time with that if I can play that before RE9 comes out. Because how many weeks is that until RE9 comes out? Just under 3 or just about 3? No, it comes out the 29th, right? Well, no, of course, there's no, not the 29th. Comes out the 26th, if I remember correctly. So that's going to be interesting. So many games coming out, man. And there's still some people who say there's no games to play, which is so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me. There's too many games to play, man. There's too many. What was I gonna say? I thought this was pretty interesting too. I don't know how many people are into mods or modding, but Steam has finally released that update as well.
Are you out of your mind?
Crazy year for roguelites? Yeah, I fully agree. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say also for those interested in modding, Steam has always like added a new workshop feature. So where it always will update mods to the newest version, but now it lets Steam lock mods in games to specific versions. So if a new mod breaks itself after being updated, you can just choose to keep it on the last version or the past version. Really helpful for every time Bethesda decides to update Fallout and break all their mods. So that's cool. That'll definitely help people who don't want Bethesda to break their mods anymore. And they dropped the whole thing and how that works. So all of that. All of that. But man, it's so many things coming out this year, bro. Like at this point, if you and your friends want to play a game together, it's like y'all almost have to coordinate what games to buy and what games to play and how long to play them, because you still have Arc Raiders out, you still have Battlefield 6 out, and for people like Call of Duty Black Ops 7, you still have people who are still playing Call of Duty. But that's not to mention if you aren't playing the finals, Siege, Marvel Rivals, and going past shooters, people still, if you're in the FGC, you still have Tekken, you still have Street Fighter, even though people are not as happy with Tekken, but you still have Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, you still got the Capcom Fighting Collection if you're still playing that, if you want to play like MVC2. Only 2 weeks till High Guard drops. Oh my god, and we have not heard anything about that game.
It's unbelievable.
Completely forgot High Guard was dropping, but it is free, so I'm willing to keep an open mind. I'm willing to try it. Man, coming in and saying, coming from the creators behind Apex Legends and Titanfall 2, and it's not Titanfall 3, it's a hero shooter that nobody asked for and nobody wanted.
Is this nigga serious?
Like, what are we doing? But that's probably why we haven't heard anything about it. I'm just wondering if they think people are gonna forget or what. Looking forward to Super Never Dies. Heard about that one too, if I remember correctly. Yeah. That one actually caught my attention because I love games coming from was that the one from Grasshopper Studios, or is that somebody completely different? They're funded by NetEase, so that's somebody different. It reminds me of the games from Grasshopper Studios. You know, the games like Killer 7 or what's the word for it? Killer's Dead, the No More Heroes-esque games. Those games that are just really over the top, rambunctious, but have their own unique art style and do their own thing. We all know Max look forward to Tomb Raider. Oh, please don't remind me. Do not remind me. But y'all can see that clip on TikTok if you want. What is it? By the way, I did upload a YouTube video just fairly recently. And by recently, I mean yesterday. So if y'all want to see that, definitely feel free to check that out. But I also have, TikTok, Twitter. Just because if I'm not doing gaming news here on Twitch anymore, you guys might catch me mentioning it here and there and passing on Twitter. Also, by the way, Anthem is shutting down for good this week, in a week. If it hasn't already. Unfortunately, that's another game that's coming up that's going to be shut down. If it hasn't already. Yeah, like it's gone for good this time. Like they sunsetted a while ago, Reaper. They just said no new content was coming to it because at first the game released. Then it wasn't in a good state, obviously. And then they wanted to do an Anthem 2.0. EA said no. And now they said the game wasn't receiving any new content, and now they're sunsetting it fully. So after EA said no to Anthem 2.0, this year in January they said they're gonna be shutting it down fully. Yeah, because at first they weren't releasing any new content anymore. So like officially the servers will be dead. You won't even be able to play it. You won't be able to download it. You won't be able to play it. You won't be able to boot it up on a different server. That's gone as of the end of January, as of like later in January. But what was crazy is even if you had it, you still couldn't download it. So even if you bought the game and wanted to play it and enjoy it right before it shut down, you still couldn't play it.
It's unbelievable.
Let me see if I can get the exact date when it fully shuts down. January 12th. So you have until next Monday if you can even get into the servers. We said it blows your mind that Anthem was released with a value of content, but so was Destiny. Yeah, we got Destiny 2. People go nuts for that game. Yeah, so Destiny was doing horribly. Destiny was in the same spot until the Taken King expansion came and saved that game. That is the only reason we got a Destiny 2. Without that expansion that saved that game, we would not even be talking about Destiny right now.
Are you crazy? Are you out of your mind?
They also really could have done a lot with Anthem as well. They could have done a lot. They could have done something. And BioWare saw the potential. They tried to save it. What was crazy is when Anthem was first revealed, that was a lot of the times that people who were working on the game saw what they were working on. Like one of the developers on Anthem saw the game being shown and was like, "Oh, so that's the game we're working on." Like what? I can't remember who exactly said the quote, but I remember when we were first doing this whole shebang, talking about Anthem and how it was failing. That was one of the quotes. People were like, "Oh, we didn't know we were working on that game and how far along that game actually was." Which we know that trailer wasn't real. It was just a vertical slice to show the potential of the world in the game. It's a lot, man. It's a lot, man. But I imagine they're shutting down Anthem to try and save money and try to shave down any future costs wherever possible. Because if that buyout goes through, EA is going to be saddled with $22 billion of debt it's going to have to cut off. So this is like them trying to, I guess, get ahead of that. Because the shareholders want it to go through. But obviously there's a bunch of checks and balances they have to still go through as well. Oh, Reaper, how do you feel about the fact that League of Legends is getting overhauled in 2027? How do you feel about that? I know I'm in the minority of opinions for it, but you love Suicide Squad. I wish that game was given a chance to grow. Don't get me wrong, their seasons were crap content, but who knows? Maybe if they had put more into the ones they released, if the initial reception was better. I can see that. I can see that. It wasn't everybody's cup of tea, but yeah, no, definitely no shame for liking something that, you know, a lot of other people ended up hating. That was me with games like Too Human, or what's a game that everybody disliked that I like? I'm trying to remember now. I really enjoyed oh, now I'm trying to remember. Games that were like objectively bad that I had a good time with. Too Human, what was that? So Too Human was a game, it's an older title that was made by, if I remember correctly, it was developed by Silicon Knights. And that game you cannot legally buy anymore unless you find a physical copy, just because of the controversial tragedy that happened along with it. They allegedly stole some code from the people they were originally working on the game with, didn't have it fully approved, and ended up getting caught in a legal battle and getting shut down. Any copies that were sent out were ordered to be brought back. Any future copies that are being made were ordered to be destroyed. And that game, that is a game that was objectively bad that I still very much enjoyed. Honestly, don't really care. I feel like I can't really get worse than what it is now. Are they overhauling a specific thing or just updating the entire game? So they're updating the client. They're rebuilding Summoner's Rift from the ground up. So like the fact that, for instance, if you were to someone who was booting up the game now, and the Riot client clashed on you, or you had to restart your entire system in order to play it, they're directly tackling that. All the technical headaches you have with the Riot client directly, they're tackling that and now overhauling Summoner's Rift, as well as doing a bunch of other changes they haven't mentioned yet. He said about time they worked on the client. Yeah, people have been asking them for years to do that. Not too long ago, their servers shut down. Or not shut down, their servers, people weren't able to connect to them because they forgot to renew their certificate. And which I was talking to Dre about it, and he was telling me that happens way more often than you would think in the IT world and just in the world of tech. And now they had to actually renew it so it doesn't go out of style until 2135. So the new expiration date for the League client is 2035. Their certificate is 2135 because they forgot to update it. I think the last time they updated it was in 2016, and it expired this year. The only thing that has been enjoyable in the ARAM is the ARAM Mayhem. Yeah. Is Arena still up, or did they take that away? Is it too late to ask for Twisted Tree Line back? Which I know fully they're never bringing Twisted Tree Line back. They said they're never bringing Twisted Tree Line back. Arena still up? Okay. Just no Ultra Rapid Fire. I know people really like that game too. I know for me, I haven't been playing League, but I've been playing a lot of Teamfight Tactics. Teamfight Tactics has been really fun and really enjoyable for me. I wish they bring back Hyper Roll, but one of the reasons they said they weren't bringing back Hyper Roll is because not too many people didn't play it. Only like a small percentage of the player base did, like less than 5%. but I enjoyed it. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy how many games and how many companies we've seen come and go over the years. Like, I believe the studio who made Prototype isn't even around anymore, if I remember correctly, right? Was that Pandemic Studios or was that somebody else? That was Radical Entertainment. And yeah, Radical Entertainment isn't around anymore. That was under Activision. I like Dota 2 until they opened up the servers in more regions. This was years ago. I still remember the day it happened. It went from a fun to Sweatfest, yelling garbage in one day. Jesus. Yeah, recently my friends have been trying to get into Dota 2, which is harder than League. And just has so many more features to worry about, but they couldn't do it. Funnily enough, but I think if you're someone who's trying to get into MOBAs now, TFT is upkept better than League, I believe you. But I think if you're someone trying to get into MOBAs now and really enjoy them, but you're also like hero shooters, if you're trying to sweat, if you're trying to get that same sense of accomplishment, I think once Deadlock gets finished, that might be up your alley. Because it combines the sweatiest aspects of a hero shooter and the sweatiest aspects of a MOBA. But if you're someone who already regularly plays MOBA, which I'm assuming you're sweaty, that would probably be it. That would probably be your game waiting there. That's like the next evolution of the two genres. Really fun. They actually took some of the people who worked on Risk of Rain 2 because they work on how items affect your character and stacks and just all these different random values and numbers and brought them over into Deadlock. Deadlock is just a brand new learning curve in and of itself, for sure, for sure. I've enjoyed the game. I know it's really sweaty. It's really hard. There's no surrender. So if you're just getting your ass kicked, you just got to sit through it or try to outplay and do some counterplay. Just like in Dota, there's no surrender button. But I believe you on being cursed out in a Russian accent like that, Rage. I think it's going to either be two big games. I think it's going to be Counter-Strike 2 or Dota 2. That you're getting cursed out by Russians. If no one's hacking in the lobby. Because I played Counter-Strike more than a few times with my friends. And I believe if we played 10 games, 7 of those had hackers in them. Oh yeah, Reaper. For sure. For sure. That's like the next evolution of Sweat. It reminds me of Guns the Duel, if anybody remembers that game. Where literally people were using a bug to end up like that became a whole learning curve in itself. It was called K-Style. It was initially a bug, but the developers realized everybody loved it so much they kept it in the game. I know people were working on bringing the first one back. I know there's still some private servers about it up. I know they had a second one to release and then it flopped. But man, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have other things outside of streaming and video games to get to. We're gonna end up talking all day, man. But it's nice chopping it up with you guys, man. I gotta get out of here, otherwise we're not gonna turn the camera off. We're not gonna turn the stream off, and I'm gonna be late for work. I gotta get going. I have to go. I have to go. This is crazy, man. Crazy, man. Taking advantage of Max's social needs. Nah, man. It's just nice to have a good conversation. I'm a sucker for good conversations, man. I am absolutely. See, I'm about to do it again. It's why I'm easy. Let me stop. But it was nice talking to you guys. It was nice having this conversation with you guys. And thank you, Jay. But I gotta get going. Yep, you already know the first raid message. Let me get the second one going too. Appreciate you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys spending this time with me. But yeah, Reaper, Rage, anybody else who just doesn't know, I'm looking to, what is it? Drop a video kind of like every week if I can. I'm not holding myself to that, but that is the goal, to just try and build some level of consistency. Just about different things, whether it's a video game, whether it's about kind of like how everything we talked about today. Just so I don't stress myself out worrying about all that and I can just kind of do whatever. But that's the goal, going into like 2026, deeper into the year, just to try and drop a video a week and not be so stressed about making content and creating things. I have to like de-influencer in my brain. Stay away from clickbait and like everything else like that. Just do my own thing. Let me see what we're going to raid though. I think Boom is still alive actually. I can send y'all over to him. He's playing Horizon Zero Dawn. And I think this is going to be the final stream he's doing for a minute, so I want to go show that man some love. But yeah, that all being said, hope you guys have a wonderful day and or night. You're all wonderful people, and I'll see you in the next stream. We're probably gonna be playing Hades too, but if not, who knows? I'll let you guys know. But yeah, y'all take it easy, man. Take care of yourselves. Stretch, exercise, drink water, eat right, do something. You know, what is it? Oh no, he's raiding. I guess we're not gonna raid Boom. I took too long. Now Boom's about to be gone. Okay. I'll send you guys somewhere else. I'll send you guys over to Cesar. But let me get out of here because I don't know who he's raiding. I don't want him to be me and I end up raiding somebody else. But anyways, see y'all. Goodbye.